Everything from the very little to the very big. And even, if you'll hear me out, even dreams, simply all matter in the universe is made of atoms. And if one wanted to take a dream and make it real, like a keepsake, it would simply require the invention of a machine capable of mapping the atomic structure of a dream and then rebuild it, atom by atom.
Simply imagine your greatest dream held in the palm of your own hand.
Exactly. And to demonstrate how the machine works for our television audience at home, we have joining us internationally acclaimed filmmaker Alua Obi, who will be falling asleep shortly.
Yes. Hello there.
Mr. Obi, backstage you were telling me a phrase about magic. What was that?
Science. It is magic inside of nature.
Precisely. And here is where the magic begins.
Activating sequencing. Brainwave stabilizing.
Once asleep, each and every one of us make the movie we all secretly desire to live. Here, Mr. Obi will be dreaming a story, but not with light and film. No. Instead, with only the absurdity of life without reason. Has the director achieved sleep?
The gentleman has entered into REM.
Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Mapping, processing.
What appears to be magic is, in fact, modern science manipulating the basic building blocks of the universe. The most mystical bit of humanity, the dream. Preserved, not on some mystical videotape, but via actual reality. Since her great love's death just months prior, life for Marianne had become a cruel punishment. And the fact of the matter is, in the same way she could not remember her own birth, there is no explanation for how they met. Simply put, with Marianne, there was always her Gatsby.
Marianne,
That's me.
what would you say you dream about the most?
I actually don't dream.
So nothing, or nothingness. Or what would you want to dream about? Best case scenario.
Floating has always sounded good.
Okay, that's workable. In a boat, or in a balloon, or an astronaut.
What would have been true was if she had said that her greatest thought, waking or dreaming, was always Gatsby, and his hers, not as a pleasure, but as a matter of being. So dreaming to her was the absolute and unnecessity.
Any cheese in the last 24 hours?
No.
What do you see when you see this photo?
Plants.
Interesting. And lastly, do you live within 2 blocks of a fire station?
No. Why?
We've had a lot of machines damaged from fire dreams.
What do you do with the dreams people don't want to keep?
Funny enough, we burned them in an incinerator down the hall.
And the new atoms just burn up?
Well, apparently atoms don't burn except for in instances of nuclear explosions. But the dreams burn just fine.
Do ghosts have atoms?
If it's in the universe, it's got atoms. So you set?
Can you hand me my book?
Because all sinners would be miserable in heaven? Because he's more myself than I am? Because there's fascination lurking in his eyes? What a lead.
You're telling me.
Now this is a sleep aid. It's a high dose of melatonin.
Is it unreasonable for the universe to possess everything? The waves, the stars, our own thoughts are its thoughts, our secrets, even our love, all forced into its inescapable cosmic weave. And despite having already stolen all of our accomplishments and passing them off as its own, the universe, the conniving bastard, damned Marianne and Gatsby to exist only side by side. The universe as a unified whole, while the rest of us suffer through the agony of being separate.
There he is.
And even though they had spent enough time together that most of her atoms had become his atoms and his hers, his heart had stopped beating. And a score had to be settled.
But
You know that cactus photo looked like a penis, right?
Clearly a penis. But if they knew I was into puns, they'd have flagged me as a high-risk dreamer.
Yeah, very good. You're in a dream, so you technically won't need this, but here, better safe than sorry.
Rocket ships, parachutes, fancy birds. Now, the Dream Machine has no issue in recreating these with unflinching objectivity. It is in the DNA of the machine to do so. But what of the physical feeling of yearning, of longing, desire so strong it practically bursts from our hearts and sets our emotional worlds ablaze before us? And what, machine, would you say of hope? Of a possible new path?
I have to remind myself to breathe, almost to remind my heart to beat.
Oh, my darling, tell me, where do your eyes stop?
And precisely here, with Marianne, the machine is asked a new question.
I'm going to crawl into your eyes now, and I don't think I'll ever come back out.
How do you recreate the indomitable feeling of wanting to fall into your lover's eyes?
That's not good.
And so it came to be. Inside Marianne's liberated imagination, a black hole was born. Now what's done is done, and from the old comes the new, where Marianne and Gatsby exist as a single beating heart, one unified love, beating in perfect sequence, with all the stars around them and inside them, their love as a brand new universe.